Right. So many people spend their time writing ebooks, trying to give them away in the hopes of making money, but they don't make a nickel. Well, what if I told you that you can take a free ebook and turn it into a 900 USD sale? And you don't have to do any of the work yourself. If that's something that you're interested in, right? If that's of value to you and you'd like to learn how to do that, then keep watching because I'm going to break it down for you in this video step by step. You can definitely sell an ebook for $7, for $27, even $47. But if you want to make bigger amounts of money, like 900 USD, 500 USD, 1000 USD with an ebook, then you have to have a plan, right? Hope was and always will be the best choice. However, plan is strategy, right? It's a plan of action that gets you from A to B. So inside that plan, you have to have certain things in place. The first thing you need to have in place, you need to have an offer with a big dollar amount, because obviously the ebook alone is not going to make you that kind of money. But what I recommend is that you have a digital product that is of high value that you can ultimately connect that ebook to. Yeah? And it's also important to note that the ebook should be like a bite-sized preview, right? Like you have trailers to Netflix, that kind of effect, right? What are they going to learn inside the actual product that you're selling to them? For example, if you're selling a product that has to do with learning how to build a digital business, then your ebook should be a bite-sized version that summarizes the main points they're going to learn on how to build a digital business. And then, at the very end of the ebook, what you want to do is put a call to action, right? Go check out the sales page for the bigger offer. I'm not coming to you with no theory, right? I've actually done this myself. I'm actually doing this myself. I've got an ebook right now called the Digital Expert Accelerator. And that plan is what led into this product that's teaching you how to build a digital business from home. And if you're on a fast track, I can plug you into the income stream. The cool thing about that product, it had resale rights. So if someone wanted to resell that course to other people to help them learn how to build their own digital products, they could also do so. So I was like, okay, cool. Got this asset, 4-in-1s. People can come in at whatever level they're at, right? 900, 600, 300, 100. I'm going to write an ebook in front of the product so I can get interested people into my email list that want to learn more. Not only about building a digital product on their own, right? But they also want to learn how to make money online. There are a lot of us out there. It's exciting. They want to learn how to make money online. These people who want to learn how to sell digital products by selling them this course, there's 4 different entry levels, and the Digital Expert Accelerator just helps you connect the dots. So you update your DNA with success and you know where to finish, you know where to start. Inside of that ebook, I show people how to start earning money by creating their own digital products. Now, like I said, if they wanted to fast track, I can plug you in to the income streams, and it makes sense because with the proper math, you can learn how to make a 10K month between selling the course and creating your own product. So yeah, these kind of ebooks lead into that offer.
You know what? Check out what I created the other day, right? The key is the ebook has to be a bite-sized version of the product that you're ultimately selling, right? Now we can go on to the next thing, and that's you need a system. You need a system that's going to connect the person from the ebook to the actual product that you're selling. Now, the ebook is basically the doorway. Let me give you an example. I want you to think of like a trailer on Netflix, right? The trailer is the bite-sized version to the main movie, right? That's your bait at the end of the hook. What you're trying to do is to get people that are interested in learning more about the bigger product that you're selling by using the ebook as a way to get them in the door. So the ebook is kind of like the doorway. Once they enter their name and their email to learn more, they're going to download that ebook. They're going to go, they're going to click inside of your ebook and they're going to take that call to action to learn more. And where do they learn more? On the pages that present the product. That is what we call a system. In marketing terms, it's called a funnel. So a funnel is nothing more than a few pages to take that person who's interested to actually purchasing. That way, you don't even have to be there. And this whole process is happening automatically. So you can be off, you can be living your best life, you can be spending time with your family, doing all of these things, learning a new instrument, playing a sports, right? Anything that you want to do, your system is going to continue to work 24/7 so you don't have to, as Jordan says, right? It's going to do the telling, it's going to do the selling, it's going to do the heavy lifting for you. Because ultimately, you're going to filter out all the people who are not interested in purchasing, all the people who are not interested in purchasing your product. You're going to filter them, right? Instead of pumping the tire, you're going to be drawing all the people who are a step closer to saying yes to purchasing the bigger ticket product that you're selling inside of your system. So the system itself is actually what converts the readers and buyers. Without that system, without a bigger ticket product, then your ebook is just a freebie or just a very low ticket product that never really goes anywhere. So you want to have this system that bridges them from purchasing the bigger ticket offer. All right, cool. So the next thing you need is a way to build an email list and to deliver your ebook, because every single time that someone downloads your ebook, that's a potential customer. And by the way, if you're an introvert, this is such a great way to build that email client list, right? To get more eyeballs on your product. Yeah, you don't have to be pushy. You don't have to be cold DMing people. All you've got to do all you've got to do is give away this free ebook that's going to be doing the telling. It's going to be doing the selling, right? As long as you're collecting those emails and you've built a system like we've been showing you, if you've been watching my TikTok content, right? That's going to do all the heavy lifting for you. That way, you never have to come across as that achy salesperson. You don't have to hard sell anyone. You don't have to push friends or family. And that's why I love using this ebook as the doorway to my sales process. Because if you do a good job, right, writing your ebook, they will click on that link and they're going to learn more, right? They're going to learn more about your product. If they're the right person, it is a totally rejection free process. Check this out because the system is doing most of the heavy lifting for you.
So now the next thing you need is a way to build an email list, right? And to deliver your ebook, because every single time that someone wants to download your ebook, that is a potential customer. And by the way, if you're an introvert, you could be an introvert. I'm an extrovert when I want to be. This is such a great way to build an email list, right? And get more eyeballs on your product offers, because you don't have to be pushy. You don't have to code the people. All you have to do is give away the free ebook. And that's going to be doing the telling. That's going to be doing the selling, right? For you, as long as you're collecting those emails and you've been building a system like we've been talking about, right? If you've been watching my content, that does most of the heavy lifting for you. That way, you never have to come across as being that icky salesperson, and you don't have to hard sell anyone. So that's why I love using ebooks as a doorway for my sales process, because if you do a good job writing your ebook, they click on that link and they go learn more about your product. If they're the right person, it's like totally rejection-free process. Just the other day, I created a product that inside of my business. What did I lead with? I led with an ebook, right? That ebook led to a one-time purchase. Someone could purchase this before they even saw my main offer for the big ticket, right? That product. And somebody purchased the product. So I turned that ebook, that PDF, into a $27 sale. So if you're an introvert, some of you guys might be ambivert, you don't want to ask friends or family, ebooks are a great way to get people into the doorway of your system. But in order to do that, you need to have an email list, because you need a way to get that person the ebook once they opt in, right? And you can do this at the height of their interest. You obviously want to have an automated process in your system, right? That way you don't actually have to be there emailing people about your ebook one by one. That's why all these little moving parts have to work together. So you can go from an ebook to sales in a very structured process. I like to think of it like a pipeline. I think when this was presented to me, it made sense. So the ebook is one piece on the pipeline. First you install the pipeline and then the water flows. So what we're putting down here. And then the connectors, right? The thing that connects the people, one piece of the pipe to the other piece of the pipe. So these connectors are automations. So you can think of your email as kind of like the way you follow up with people and deliver your ebook. But it's also the connector between the ebook and the system. You've been asking them questions of what can I do, that 20% that has effect on 80% of the execution. make sure you like, save, and subscribe. And since not everyone is ready to buy at the first try, then your emails continue to follow up with them. They continue to encourage them to go back to the system so they can finally complete their purchase. And let's have it right. Some people might have been busy. Some people, the credit card just wasn't there at that time and they're just cooling off. And yeah, it is what it is. So offer we have to be putting our offer out there, right? And we have to have our systems, we have to have our email, we have to have our ebook that we're going to have a strong call to action on the last page to send them to the system to check out the product that we're now selling. Cool, let's do the math, right? If you was just to give away the free ebook, right, without a strong call to action, then that ebook is going to be a freebie and it's not going to lead anywhere. Let's say you sell it on Etsy, big up Etsy, right? Or inside of a digital product store. Maybe you make $27 and that's it. However, if you have an actual system that leads to a $900 product, well, then all you need to focus on is getting your ebook in as many hands as possible and let the people sort themselves. Already, listen, I don't discriminate, right? You can't fake ambition. You either have it. I mean, Les Brown says, there are winners, there are losers, and there are those who just haven't figured out how to win yet. Them people who are willing, we're probably going to meet along the way. Here's the problem. It sounds like a lot of work. If you have to create your own ebook from scratch, then your whole systems from scratch, and your whole emails from scratch, all the automations from scratch, everything, the product that you're selling, right? It's going to take a long time. But what about if there was already system that included the ebook? Imagine you had a system that included the ebook, the email, follow-up emails, and a high value offer that people need, right? This is hot cakes. What about if that was already done for you? And it paid you 100% every time you sold it to someone else. You didn't have to create any of it yourself. We only have 24 hours in a day. Let me tell you, I found that system. Wouldn't it drive you crazy? Everyone has 24 hours in a day. How have they got these businesses, multiple income streams? I found that system and it's been a time saver because adding the system into my business has helped me still me some breathing room. I was burnt out at the end of 2024 and I didn't have to create everything myself because trust and believe, I probably would have done, right? But when I'm going through the Digital Expert Accelerator, the TikTok Profit Booster Pack, and I'm creating this system like the Avengers once put out that end game, right? The funnels, the follow-ups. It takes a long time. Whereas this system is already done for you, right? It's already been created. It all has the things inside there, right? Everything that I'm sharing with you today, from the ebook to the sales, you don't even have to create anything yourself. So if you want to learn more about that system, then I have a unique link for you, right? In the pinned comment section. So scroll down, right, in that bubble box below. You can check that out. It starts by downloading the blueprint. Teaches you how to build this time freedom style business using this ebook. It introduces people to the $900 offer. So make sure to check that out if you want to learn more, right? Then just observe the process. Like notice how you're going to lead from a capture page, right? Entering your name and email because what you got to confirm you are who you say you are, right? Abundance is your birthright. You got to claim it, right? Now you download that ebook, and then the ebook is going to take you to a sales page. And there's already videos there, right, that are doing all the telling and selling for you. And you're going to receive follow-up emails that are going to constantly point you back to the system. When you actually observe how the system works in real time, you can create a system for yourself. For now, if you want to save yourself a ton of time, yeah, right now, if you want to save yourself a ton of energy, you want to position yourself for 100% profits from the get-go. You want to leverage influence and apply it as a business owner instead of an influencer, then go ahead and download Blueprint at the bottom. If you want a 900 day online, download that Blueprint and see what the system is all about. This is a treasure chest that can work for you. So hopefully you've got some value from this video, right? You can sell anything, starting with an ebook. You can sell your affiliate marketing opportunities. You can sell an affiliate marketing program. Right? Just remember the ebook is the doorway to your sales process. And then what you do in between is just going to get that person from one step closer to saying yes to your offer. Strategy is a plan of action that takes you from A to B. So again, download blueprint. If you want to go from A to C, you can't get there without crossing through B. See how it works. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section right below this video. Alright? If this video has helped you, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Now make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel, man. Hit that notification bell if you want to be alerted the next time I upload a video to the channel. So with that being said, this is Levels with Richard, aka Richard Asimba. Appreciate you. I'll see you on the other side of that mountain.